All right, ladies, thanks for coming on. Let's get you ladies going. Question of the day is, what unsupervised childhood activities did you participate in that would be frowned upon today? What did you do as a kid, unsupervised, that would be not kind of normal today? Just one thing that pops out to my head was that I used to forget my key to my house. And so when I went home, I couldn't get in. So I'd spend like hours out at the park across the street until my parents came home, just wandering around by myself. Michelle?
I mean, I guess we just used to play outside by ourselves and no one was watching. No one would get away with now.
Yeah, I can't take my eye off of Eva if I'm outside. I'm like, someone's gonna snatch her or something.
No, we were always by ourselves though.
Yeah. All right, Rose.
The same as Michelle, and also going to the store by ourselves. I remember getting my bike and just being 6 or 8 and getting a little bit of money, crossing the big street, going to the store. Yeah, that was normal.
Yeah, that was like a fun day.
Yeah.
Terry?
Me, probably the same. My grandmother used to live on the corner of, it was the old highway going through Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
And as kids, we used to walk over to the gas station to get candy, ice cream, like nothing. I wouldn't even ask permission. We would just walk over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and again, we're right on the freeway. So that was pretty interesting.
What happened? Huh?
Yeah.
All right, ladies, thank you. Okay, let's go for a hollow body hold today. Start off with a hollow body hold. We'll go 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and crunch it. Let's get those arms and legs nice and long. Just squeezing tight. Halfway through. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, side shoulder flies. Either on your elbow or on your hand. Reach through, up and squeeze. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Reach through, up and squeeze. Reach through, up and squeeze. One more. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side. Let's go. Nice active shoulder. One more. And rest. Okay. Next one, I'm going to have you do alternating arch body raises. So laying flat on the ground, I want you to raise your opposite arm and leg, and we'll alternate side to side. All right, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Raise your opposite arm and leg like a big X. About 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. And then let's go for 1 round of your downward dog to lunge. 1 round downward dog to lunge. Here we go. And once you finish that, let's go one round of your Cobra complex. Here we go. So, thread. Thread. And T-spine. Okay, once you got that, let's go into your shoulder internal rotation. Yeah. And down we go, up and down. Three, two, one, let's switch. Go. And 3, 2, 1. All right, and then last one. Let's have you sit up and go for hip internal rotation. Rotating one knee in at a time. Good. And 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies, ease off. Grab a sip of water or coffee, and let me go over your skill options. All right, folks, those of you who are watching, AMRAP on 20 minutes on the A side. We're going to shoot for about 3 to 6 rounds. We're going to start with 12 reverse lunge steps. So you can either go with just body weight, stepping backwards, or you can scale this up by holding the weight and giving me 12 total steps. Okay. Next up, you're going to go right into 12 goblet squats. Boom. And then we're going to go 12 single dumbbell ground to overhead. So grab your weights, ground to overhead. Ground to overhead. 12 total, so I'll do 6 per side. If we need to modify that one, you're gonna give me a get up to substitute. Okay, then our 40-meter run, we're gonna stick to 2 rounds of 20 butt kickers, boom, 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 and then 20 jumping jacks. Okay. All right, for you ladies on the A side, we're gonna start with 10 to 15 reps of a seated crush grip press. So that's a bit. The seat, bring your weights, crush them together, and we're pressing straight up overhead here. Okay, and the angle makes it a little bit harder for your front deltoid, front shoulder to work. Okay, from there, we're gonna go into a wide press. You can either stay seating or stand up for this one. So now, pressing as you come down, I want those hands out as wide as you can coming down to the side. Press up, come down super wide. Okay. Then JM press. I'll be on the floor for this one, but just from a standing position. So you can see that JM press is when we're gonna bend the shoulder and the elbow at the same time. Okay. So it's coming straight down towards your shoulder line and then away. Okay. Straight down and away. So your elbows end up being kind of flat next to your body versus a normal press, it will kind of kick back behind you. Okay. So from the floor, we'll be here. Lower the weight towards your shoulder, press away. Down towards your shoulder, press away. Okay. We're trying to target the long head, the triceps here. Okay. Next up, concentration curls. You ladies got this down. anchor that elbow in, all right? And then so try to kind of lean over your arm. It's going to force you to work the top of your bicep a little bit more. And then if you're rows and you want extra challenge, lean over the side of your leg as well, and I'll add a little bit more difficulty. Okay. And a few more narrow squats, feet inside, pass through your squat here. And the last one, cheek to cheek, 2 count. You'll be planking on your elbow here, and then staying on your forearms, just rotate your hip over to touch the side of your butt cheek to the ground. Okay. 20 minutes. Let's see if you can squeeze 3 rounds. Questions, ladies? All right, let's grab your gear. We'll set for 20 minutes. Okay, seated crush grip press. Let's see how this goes. Ready for tiny chair. All right, here we go, ladies. In 3, 2, 1, let's start. Press those weights together. Straight up overhead, and try to keep those elbows still forward of your body. You might not be able to straighten out your arms all the way. That's okay. Just get as high as you can while touching those weights together. Okay, 10 to 15 of those, and we're gonna go wide presses. You can either stay seated, which should be a little bit harder, or you can stand up. Good, Michelle. Good, wide lower. Okay, wide presses, 10 to 15. Good, Terry. There we go, Rose. Super weights. Yeah, way to work it. Good, Michelle. Fold in the elbows, palms facing forward. Turn your dumbbells like a barbell, Terry. There you go. Yeah. Yep. Good. Nice. Okay, just make sure you don't have any elbow pain here. Requires a little bit more range. All right, Rose on the JM. Solid, Michelle. Good, ladies. Good job hanging over your dumbbell. Makes it a little bit lighter. All right, narrow squats. You got it, Michelle. All right, cheek to cheeks, Terry. Little beach fit throwback. Good. Keep the forearms on the ground and just rotate the hips over.
Your forearms are not supposed to come off at all?
Yeah, you want to keep both your forearms on the ground. So you keep your upper body steady and just rotate the hips over. Yeah. Next round. It looks like your forearms are on the ground. All right, everyone warming up. Good. All right, Rose. Good squeeze, Michelle. Terry, I'm gonna have you start curling that kettlebell. All right, Michelle. I like the setup. Narrow squats.
So track for these GM presses, your shoulder stays next to yours, sorry, your elbow, or do they fly out?
Next to you. Try to keep it in line with your shoulder.
Okay.
Good. All right, let's see these, Michelle. Yep. Forearms stay glued to the ground. There we go. Okay, cheek to cheek. And we'll have one more full round after this.
a whole lot of snap, crackle, pop.
Nice, Terry. Okay, about 30 minutes late, so let's finish this round. Two minutes. All right, Michelle. Last minute, ladies. All right, 10 seconds. Let's finish the set, bros. And 3, 2, 1. And that's time, ladies. All right. Michelle, a little challenge with the cheek to cheek. Rose with the wide presses.
Yeah.
And then Terry needs to curl her kettlebell now. Awesome. Big pump, ladies.
Thank you.
All right. That's all I got for you today. Stay back for the ROMWOD. Do what you can. Ready to get your day started. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much. See you
Thanks,
tomorrow.
All right.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thursday already.
Hello everyone, and welcome to your warrior routine. Today will be another active and passive warrior routine. We'll start with the active portion. So please stand up, and we'll prepare for what we call our active A flowing routines. These are a combined series of movements with the breath integration that will start us off on a flowing note. From a standing position with my breath integrated, try to match. Inhale, take your arms all the way overhead to the sky and fully extend. Exhale into a forward fold, and very gentle this first forward fold as you empty your lungs. Stay there and take a massive inhale first, and then please step back to your down dog as you exhale. From down dog, please shift to high push-up position or plank pose on an inhale, and on an exhale, please lie down to the ground and keep your hands planted where they're at. On an inhale, lift up to a cobra, so your elbows go halfway straight and you're using your arms to lift your chest. And on an exhale, please go all the way back to down dog again. That is our active A series. Let's do it 2 more times. From down dog, take a big inhale and first push into down dog. And then on an exhale, please bring your feet to your hands into a forward fold. Stay there and take a massive inhale. Stay in your forward fold and empty everything out. On your next inhale, stand up and bring your arms overhead and fully extend to the sky. And on an exhale, please go all the way back into your forward fold. Stay there and take a huge inhale. And on an exhale, please go back to down dog. On your next inhale, please float to plank position, top of push-up. And on an exhale, please work the negative and lie down on the floor. On your next inhale, lift your chest for cobra. And on your exhale, please go back to down dog. Round 2 is complete. We will do 1 more. In down dog, please take a big inhale. And on your exhale, please bring your feet to your hands into a forward fold. Stay there and take a big inhale. Stay there and finish your exhale. Please stand up and sweep your arms overhead and fully extend your hands away from your feet on your next inhale. And on your exhale, please go back into your forward fold. Stay there. Take a huge inhale. On your exhale, please step back into down dog. On your next inhale, please float to top of push-up position. On your exhale, please lower down so you're flat on the floor. On your next inhale, lift your chest for cobra. And on your exhale, please go back to down dog. And in down dog, take a big inhale. And on the exhale, please bring your feet to your hands into a forward fold. Stay there and take a huge inhale. And stay there as you finish your exhale. Good. Now slowly come up to a standing position and take your feet a little wider than your hips, as we'll now do our active power squats. The active power squat is a deep knee bend with your body leaning forward in a parallel position with the floor and your arms out in front of your head. We'll do this 10 times on my count. From a standing position, squat down 1 and stand. Squat for 2 and stand. Squat 3 and stand. Squat 4 and stand. Squat for 5 and stand. Squat 6 and stand. And 7 and stand. And 8 and stand. And 9 and stand. And 10 and standing. We'll now do 2 more active A's. From standing, take your arms overhead and fully extend on an inhale. And on an exhale, please go into your forward fold. Stay there and take a huge inhale. And on an exhale, please go back to down dog. From down dog, please float to top a push-up on your inhale. And on your exhale, please lie down on the floor. On your next inhale, please roll up to cobra, lift your chest using your arms. And on an exhale, please go all the way back to down dog. Stay in down dog and take a full capacity inhale. And on your exhale, please step your feet to your hands into a forward fold and stay there. Take a large inhale. And please stay there for the exhale. Stand all the way up and sweep your arms overhead on your next inhale. And on your exhale, please go all the way back into a forward fold. Take a massive inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, please go back to down dog. Float to top of push-up position on your inhale. And lower to the floor on your exhale. Cobra will be your next massive inhale. And please come back to down dog as you exhale. Stay in down dog and take a huge inhale. And on your exhale, please step your feet to your hands into a forward fold and stay there. Take a giant inhale through your nose and stay there for the exhale and fully surrender. And then please slowly come back to standing. We'll do 10 more of the active power squats. And here we go. Squat down 1 and stand. And 2 and stand. And 3 and stand. And 4 and stand. And 5 and stand. And 6 and stand. And 7 and stand. And 8 and stand. And 9 and stand. And 10 and stand. From standing, please take your arms overhead. One more massive inhale, reach as hard as you can towards the sky. And as you exhale, go into a forward fold. Good. Stay here and take a huge inhale and forward fold. And now please step back to down dog as we'll change our pattern. This will be our seal to down dog complex. From down dog, float to seal position, which is different than cobra. Your arms are straight and your legs are on the ground. Relax with your chest high as you inhale. And then please go to down dog as you exhale. Let's now do that 5 times. Inhale, float to your seal position and exaggerate your arms straight, chest high. Exhale to down dog, that's 1. Inhale, float to seal. Exhale back to dog, that's 2. Inhale, float to your seal position, legs down, chest high. Exhale back to down dog, that's 3. Inhale, float to your seal position, surrender your legs with your chest high. Exhale back to down dog, that's 4. Inhale, float back to seal position. And exhale slowly back to down dog, that's 5. We'll now do the down dog to active lizard lunge, 5 on each side. From down dog, please lunge your right foot outside of your right hand into our active lizard lunge position. And then please go back to down dog. Now left side lunges to the outside of left hand into the active lizard lunge position. And then please go back to down dog. We'll take one breath in down dog, and then we'll step on each leg for the exhale. Here we go. Stay in down dog. Take a huge inhale. Step your right foot, exhale, back to dog. Left foot, same exhale, back to dog. Take a huge inhale. Step your right foot, exhale, back to dog. Left foot, same exhale, back to dog. That's 2. Take a huge inhale. Step your right foot on the exhale, back to dog. Left foot lunges, back to dog. That's 3. Take a huge inhale. Step your right foot forward on the outside, back to dog. Left foot lunges, then back to dog. That's 4. Take a big inhale. Step your right foot into the lunge, then back to dog, then left foot into your lunge, then back to dog. That's 5. Stay there. Stay in down dog and take a massive, massive inhale. And then on the exhale, slowly transition to standing up again. Good. Now from standing, we're going to do our side lunges. This resembles the Cossack squat, but it's not quite as deep. Feel free to put your hands on the floor to help support your body weight, or hands on legs if you like. With your feet at 4 to 5 feet open, please bend at your right knee about 90 degrees with your left leg straight and left foot flat. And then please switch to the left side so that the right leg is straight and the right foot is flat. We'll do 5 on each side. Here we go. Go to your right, go to your left. That's 1. Go to your right, go to your left. That's 2. Go to your right, go to your left. That's 3. Go to your right, go to your left. That's 4. Go to your right, bend to your left. That's 5. Actually, let's do 5 more. Bend to your right, bend to your left. That's 6. Bend to the right, bend to the left. That's 7. Bend to the right, switch to the left. That's 8. Switch to the right, switch to the left. That's 9. Switch to the right, switch to the left. That's 10. Now come into our basic sumo squat. From here, we'll add the shoulder complex. Staying in the sumo squat, left arm in front of left shin, right arm opens to the sky on the inhale. And then on the exhale, come back to center. Open to the other side on the inhale. And then back to center on the exhale. Open right arm to the sky on the inhale. Exhale back to center. Open left arm to the sky on the inhale. And then back to center. Open to the right as you inhale. Back to center as you exhale. Open to the left to the sky as you inhale. Back to center. Open to the right, breathe deep. Come back to center. Open to the left, huge breath. Come back to center one more time. Open to the right, breathe in. Come back to center. And open to the left, breathe in. Come back to the center sumo squat position. Good. We'll now go to our active lizard taps. So first, please come into a basic lizard position with your right leg forward and left leg on the ground. And then try to put your forearms on the floor if possible. And then from here, let's go into our active lizard, which means please bring your left leg off the ground so that you're in this active lizard position. We'll gently touch the left knee to the floor and then bring it back to the active straight leg 5 times. Here we go. Tap your left knee to the ground on an inhale. Exhale, pull your left leg straight. That's 1. Tap your left knee on the inhale. Pull your left leg all the way straight. That's 2. Tap your left leg on an inhale. Pull your left leg straight. That's 3. Tap your left leg on an inhale. Pull your left leg straight. That's 4. Tap your left leg on an inhale. Pull your left leg straight. That's 5. Hold this active lizard for a massive inhale. Keep your stomach tight. And stay here for the exhale. Good. Then please change to your other side. The same active lizard taps on the other side with your left leg forward and your right leg long behind you. And your forearms on the floor. Please tuck your back right toes and bring your knee off the ground. And then with 5 breaths, let's do the taps. Here we go. Tap your right knee on the ground on an inhale. And then please bring your right leg straight on the exhale. That's 1. Tap your right knee on an inhale. Right knee straight on the exhale. That's 2. Tap your knee on the inhale. And right leg goes all the way straight on the exhale. That's 3. Tap your knee on the inhale. And the knee goes straight. That's 4. Tap your knee on the inhale, and the knee goes straight for 5. Now stay in the active lizard position with a strong stomach and back leg straight off the ground. Take a massive inhale through your nose, and then exhale, please relax out of this position. And then moving through your hands and your knees, please step your right leg forward again for basic lizard position. This is where the routine shifts into our passive energy. With your right leg forward and your left leg long behind you and your forearms on the floor, We now move into our surrendering, positioning, and passive poses. This is the right leg forward, now completely passive and fully relaxed, for a very long 5 minutes starting now. As we shift the energy into our surrendering mentality, the breathing will naturally slow down and your heart rate will naturally slow down. That'll be a natural process. The main thing that you should focus on is now being completely relaxed. As you soften into your body and soften your stomach, you can close your eyes. I want you to focus closely on how you're breathing. Watch the quality of your breath. See if you can feel your lungs fill to full capacity and feel how the stretch increases with your inhale. And then see if you can connect the exhale to a more surrendering expression. So stay in this pose, fully relaxed. Give in to the time and be patient. You have passed your first minute for this passive right side lizard. You have 4 more minutes to go. You have now made it through your second minute of this right side lizard, and you still have 3 more minutes to go. Please check in and make sure that you're not clenching, you're not squeezing, and you're not fighting the pose. This is a complete total surrender. This is now your 3rd minute marker, and you have your last 2 minutes left. This is your 4th minute marker, and you are now down to your last 60 seconds. Try to hang in there calmly. Continue to focus on your breathing and stay connected to why you're doing this in the first place. Just 30 seconds from here. The time is up for this right side passive lizard. Slowly, please transition to your other side. This will be the left side passive lizard. Remember to be comfortable with your forearms down and your stomach soft, and feel free to close your eyes. And then for the next 5 minutes, surrender and relax. This is your first minute completed, and you have 4 more minutes to go. This is your second minute finished, and you now have 3 more minutes. This is your 3rd minute completed. Please check back in mentally. Make sure you're still present. You're still focused on your breathing. This is now your 4th minute completed, and you're down to your last 60 seconds. You've nearly made it. Try to hang in there calmly. Just 30 seconds from this point. The time is up for this left side passive lizard position. Please slowly exit the pose, and moving through your hands and knees, I want you to set up now for right side pigeon position. This is our gluteal IT band targeting pose. Make sure that you feel comfortable and that there's no strain in the knee, and fully relaxing your body towards the floor. This right side pigeon position will also be a long 5 minutes from here. A reminder that it's so important to embrace the slow rendering mentality. There's no pushiness, there's no forcing, there's nothing active now. This is sit in a pose and wait patiently for it to work on you. You have finished your first minute. Please stay for 4 more. You have now finished your second minute, and you have 3 more minutes to go. You have now completed your third minute, and you're down to your last 2 minutes. A reminder to mentally come back to what you're experiencing, notice what you're feeling, and continue to focus on your breathing. You have now finished your 4th minute, and you're in your last 60 seconds. You now have 30 seconds from this point. All right, the time is up for this right side pigeon pose. Please slowly transition through hands and knees, and I want you to now change to your left side pigeon pose. Left side pigeon position is also targeting the gluteal group in the IT band. So once again, please get comfortable and fully surrender and relax in. Left side pigeon position, just like the right side, will now be a 5-minute passive pose. You have finished your first minute, and you have 4 more minutes to go. You now have finished your second minute. You have 3 minutes left. This is you finishing your third minute. You have 2 more minutes to go. Try to hang in there if you can. You have now finished your 4th minute. and you're down to your last 60 seconds. You've nearly made it. Just 30 seconds from here, the final stretch. The time is up for this left side pigeon, so please slowly transition out of the pose. And we'll now set up for our seated straddle. Seated straddle, of course, a seated position with the legs wide open, and then you're attempting to lean or fall forward down the middle towards the floor as far as you can go. This seated straddle will be the last pose of today's program. So please, from here, passively hold this pose for 5 minutes. Again, this is the last pose, so you've nearly made it through today's routine. Try to fully embrace the stillness and the focus that it requires to stay in this pose passively. You have finished your first minute. You have 4 more to go. You have now finished your second minute. Please stay passive and calm for 3 more. You have now finished your third minute, and you're in that final 2-minute segment. You have finished your 4th minute. Please stay for one last minute from here. Just 30 seconds from this point. And the time is up for the seated straddle. Please slowly roll out of the pose, and then please lie down for the rebound. This is where we're going to say officially today's program is over, but I highly recommend that you spend at least 2 to 5 minutes in the rebound. Allow the series and the workout to soak in and synthesize. An amazing effort today. I hope it leaves you feeling incredible. We'll see you next time, everyone. Take care.